Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 11 of Rebuilding Barcelona. There's no controllers in my hands because something went very wrong. We didn't really lose it. The audio for this one was terrible for some reason. I'll show you a bit of it here. There's 15 minutes left to play. We're gonna get, and I thought I'm not even gonna try and make that work. So we're just gonna have to do this as an after commentary. There's the new formation. You're going to want to use it. You'll see in this episode, this formation tears teams apart. It's all about getting that sweeper involved. I've never had anything like it on FIFA. This is the most successful I've ever played, and you're going to see it in this episode. I'm very sorry that we lost the commentary. What we are going to do is record an extra game at the end of this to make it a bit more exciting, because I know this is going to be a bit of a dull video. But, I mean, with goals like that, how could it be dull? It's a shame too, because it was a good episode. I enjoyed doing it, and I don't know what's happened to the audio. So the big problem with this formation, as you can see, there's not really any defenders. I thought there would be. I thought the wing-backs would come back a bit and cover, but they don't. So as you can see here, look on that far side. I'm pointing there, but you can't see it. They just have a bit of an overload, but I'm a man who sticks to my guns. You know, I don't quit things easily. If I did, I would have stopped smoking 5 years ago, but I'm still doing that every day. So I'm going to make this formation work, because you can see when we go forward, there's a plethora of options. As there, Arthur, he's come back. Can you believe it? Arthur's return. I reacted to it live. I was over the moon, and you haven't got to see it. So I don't know how you guys are going to cope with that. We take the lead here. It's Arthur again. 2 goals in 1 game. If you think the scoring's finished at 3-2, you're deadly wrong. Deadly? You're dead wrong. Because as you can see, Sergio Roberto, I don't know, as soon as I slid in, I thought to myself, why have I done that? Why would I do that? Why would I do that to myself? And they, of course, score to make it 3-0, and I thought we have to push for a winner. We can't drop points. Real Madrid are level with us now. We can't afford to drop any more points. We dropped 3. We pushed a little bit too high, and Girona got the lead, and that is how the game finished. It was a 4-3 win to Girona. Some other news is Samuel Umtiti has left and joined Manchester City. It's 105 million. I know what you're probably thinking, Jack, why would you sell him? You're not going to buy anyone. It's just a waste of Samuel Umtiti, you know, you're just making him not exist in the game anymore. Why would you bother? 105 million, you'd be a lunatic to turn it down for any player in the world. Think of all the charity work you could do. Also, if we do season 2, Ousmane Dembele's leaving to Arsenal. They paid his release clause. You can't shout at me for that. As you can see, it's gone over the 2 minutes added on, so it should be half time here. But Valencia take the lead. This was a long shot, so you can't blame the formation. There's nothing I could do about it. This one I might have been able to do something. You know, we like to steg and drop and big kick. It went wrong. You know, when you do that sort of thing, things are going to go wrong. But we come back in this game. It's 2-0. And we managed to try our very best. And we do come back. And we manage to... We lose 3-0. So at this point, obviously, I was thinking, Mother Teresa, you know, we had our hands on the title. And we dropped it. We were the dominant possessors of the title, and we've just thrown it away, which was absolutely gutting. So we turned it on this game, obviously. Messi was back in form. We blew Bilbao aside. That was pretty much what we were doing to Bilbaoan children and everyone in the area, really. It was somewhat of a massacre, but it still ended up 1-0. So it was more drop points. That is, so far, 1 draw and 2 losses this episode with the new formation. It could come down to a multitude of reasons, you know, it isn't just the formation to blame, but the fact that we lost 2 games this episode was disgraceful. So obviously we came up against Rayo Vallecano. I feel like we've played them 1,000 times this season, and there was no option but to get 3 points. It was the only thing left that we could do to somehow salvage this. So when stuff like that happens, it's a bit frustrating. And again, look, 47th minute. So we come out for half time, we come out of the blocks fast. We're losing 2-1. I think disaster class is probably the word I'd use. Especially when it goes 3-1 so quickly afterwards. And obviously the only thing that can make it worse is 4-1. And look at the space he's in. Look at the space he's in and try and tell me that's my fault. Go on, give it a go. We do pull one back. You know, the last thing you want to do is lose 4-1. So we make it 4-2, and that is how the game ends. So what you missed really was a hungover me pulling my hair out. So as you can see, we've pretty much thrown the title away. There's still a while to play. Do you remember last episode when I said, oh, there's still ages to play? I didn't really think we'd get 1 point in our next 4 games. So we do kind of need that ages now. We are going to try and make this a little... We're not going to try. We're going to make this a little bit live. And I am now... Whoa! I've changed time itself. We are now actually the following day. The clocks have gone back. I've somewhat time travelled on a number of occasions now. As you can see, I said I'm not a quitter, but I'm out. We've changed from the weird formation to a 3-3-2-1-1, which, I mean, it's pretty much just as weird. We're going to bump it up to 6-minute halves. To, you know, we want to make the live bit longer. That's the bit you guys care about. You can see the line up there. It's the first leg against Porto. Let's go! It's going to be weird for you guys because I'm looking when I'm playing now. Slightly to the right. Usually slightly to the left. I think one thing we are going to miss in this formation is there's no proper out-and-out wingers. And that is my release a lot of the time going to the wing. But here's Arthur. I've tried to whip it back across the box to the back post. But Arthur is a man on such form that it's just gone in. Maybe that's the best way to shoot with him, to not shoot at all. He's sloppy so far. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. Part of me is speaking in a quieter voice because I'm scared my neighbours are going to come down and start shouting. They've never done it before, but I really am a panicker. Oh, this really is an unprofessional recording. I'll take a picture of what my camera is resting on as well. Try and guess now what you think my camera is resting on. Oh, why did I play one more? Tell you what, we're going to go more attacking. And we're going to bring these left and right mids right up the pitch. Maybe with these wingers higher up, we're going to get in behind more and score more goals. Just like this. How is he in that much space? They've cut us open with one big pass. Oh, what a save. Sergio Roberto goes all the way down the line to Messi. I've seen Frankie de Jong making a run. João Felix. Controls disconnected. I mean, genuinely, what are the odds of that? Do you know what I mean? Talk about unlucky. God knows where we were. God knows where the ball was. Oh, brilliant. It's back to them. Oh no. Look, this is what this game does. This is freshly washed hair, and I look like a mess. I've moved with Delit. I've just opened it up for him. Right, we're going to make a change to try and push for this win. It's Azevedo. We've got no one else on the bench. So Azevedo's playing on the right. I mean, this... Fucking hell. Can you imagine if that had gone in? Oh my... No, he's onside in the middle. He's off. Missed anyway. But João Felix, the battering ram that he is, he's turned it back around to Arthur. Gone that wide to Azevedo. He's beating his man. It's big Azevedo. Back to Messi. Oh. To Azevedo. Out wide to Piqué. Needs some options. Gone over to Arthur. Oh, why did you stop running, Frankie? Sergio Roberto. 89th minute. We passed it around. Oh, it was patient. It was beautiful build-up. Oh, he just dragged it. Boom, we've got the win. It's 2-1 over Porto. We've won the away leg. So as you can see there, the league table, it doesn't lie. Real Madrid are now 8 points ahead of us. They've scored 5 more. We've conceded 10 more. They're just better. We have Real Madrid away next as well. Win it, the title race is back on. Lose it, sayonara. Ciao Bella, have a good one.